What are the three types of buyers, agents, and sellers?
This is definitely an overgeneralization, but I took a class a few months ago, and a lot of these people do seem to fit into these little pockets or whatever. So, you have a buyer, you have a seller, and you have agents, sometimes on both sides or sometimes just one going in between. And I've noticed that there really are. I mean, this instructor said there was three basic types, and I feel as though there are. So the first type the instructor went over was the systems person. They're very analytical. They want to know, what do I need to do? How is this process going to go? They're really interested in a comparative market analysis. These are people that don't care about what the house is listed at. They want to know the price per square foot. They want to know what everybody's house in their neighborhood sold for, and then they're going to take an average and they're going to say theirs is nicer and everything. So they're very, very precise. They're numbers people. These are usually, like your accountants or something like that. They like to have a timeline, they like to know the process, and they want to know the numbers. They want to know the numbers frontwards and backwards. We have a very good analytical agent in this firm, and they do a great job with other people that are just like them. They want to know the exact same thing. The other buyer, agent, seller is the emotional. They want to be your friend. They want to know that you care about them. They want to know that you are going to find someone that loves this home just as much as they do. They want to know that they can trust you. They want to know that you really, really care about them. And when this whole process is over, they really want to still be friends, and hopefully you can still go out to dinner and da-da-da-da. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but they are really, really concerned with the emotion. The emotional buyers are the same way. They're like, well, I don't want to offend the seller with my offer. I want to make sure that they're happy with it. We want them to know how much we love this house. Mm-hmm. And so, that is... that's something that's very important to them, and they might gravitate toward an agent that shares their emotion and is equally excited about the purchase or the sale as they are. The other type is the conceptual. Hey, what are we doing here? You want to sell your house and get the most money possible. This is what we got to do. Big picture, here it is. This is what we do. Hey, what do you want to do? You need a place to live? We want to buy a house? All right, this is what we need to do. Big picture. What are you looking for? All right, we're going to find it, and then we're going to do it. It's all concepts and everything, and so it's more of the macro than the detail or whatever. Most people have, it's very rare that you have someone that's just analytical or just emotional or just conceptual. I certainly lean toward the conceptual. That is definitely me. This is why I do these videos, and I like to know what's going on in the national market. I like to know trends. I like to know what's going on in the community. I'm a big picture guy, but I feel as though I have a strong background in the analytical, and that's important to me. But if we're talking $212 a foot or $215 a foot, it's roughly, two something a foot. I mean, that's more how I am. And we look at how much work your house needs and what the cost of repairs are. But I'm not breaking out the calculator for all that. I often, when you look at my listings, you're never going to see $287 and $287,500. You're not going to see that from me, but you are going to see $300 and $250. That is what a conceptual person does. I am probably woefully deficient as far as in all aspects of life, but when it comes to real estate, I'm not good on the emotional side. So much so that I need to be careful and aware. I do a lot of estate work. This is, property that's been in the family for sometimes over 100 years. Someone has just passed away. I need to do a better job of making sure that I'm aware of the emotional side. It's a there's mom and dad just passed or dad just passed. They're selling the family place. It's a big thing, and I don't always focus on that as well as I should. I'm lucky that I have people that work with me that are much better at the emotional side than me. But if you're going to list with me, you're looking for that big picture, and you're looking for a bottom line. And I think most of the buyers and sellers that I have appreciate what I do, but I definitely need to work on the emotional side. So I'm more about creating wealth, making sure that you're getting the most, and it's a strong investment and that kind of stuff. But I will tell you that from taking this class, I've been much more aware of who and what I'm dealing with, and you don't ever want to turn off. I don't want to turn off the other agent if I'm much different from them, and nor their buyer, nor my seller. So we make sure that we're aware of these three types.